Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Sakshi Ahuja and I make videos on sustainable living, slow fashion and buying local. So we hear a lot these days about people shifting towards sustainable living or government enforcing laws on using the natural resources judiciously. Now why is all that happening? So before I recommend you to do the same, let's know what sustainable living is and why it is important. Let me start this by giving you a small example. What happens when we start spending more than our earnings? We probably need to borrow money from our friends or we need to take a loan from the bank to fulfill our needs, right? So of course we cannot borrow or loan the natural resources. So what do? We actually steal it from the future. And stealing isn't ethical or sustainable. Now what is sustainability? So in simple words, sustainability means that things can keep going. They can sustain themselves into the future and can go on forever. Now, what according to the human perspective sustainability means for our planet? In simple words, if we say, it means our planet can perform all those activities forever what it was originally designed to do. That is, provide us with fresh air, clean water, or high quality food, and provide us all with high quality living forever. But the question is that actually happening? We are running behind infinite growth. And let me tell you here, you cannot achieve infinite on a finite planet. The idea of achieving infinite itself is a crazy idea. Now, you might ask, how will the growth stop? To that, my answer is yes, it will stop. When the resources end, it's gonna stop the trade. It will stop because of the growing demands of human beings on all the resources possible. And that actually results in stopping the whole cycle, and that is how the growth will stop. Okay, yeah, so I see people there giving me those looks and thinking to themselves, okay, if it is such a big problem, we'll surely come up with some solution. And the technology has grown so much that growth is needed. We need stuff to, lead our lifestyles and, be up to date with the technology. But to that, my answer is we can alter our needs and wants. The earth does not negotiate. The mother nature sets the rules and tells the consequences. You see what happens when you operate a system past its limits and you keep going and don't stop. What happens to it? It breaks down, right? And stops working. That's what is going to happen to us. We have had years of warnings on the climate change or warnings on cities drowning by 2050, but we have pretty much done nothing to change. We are not even close to changing. We don't even want to limit our unnecessary needs. So because of this, every passing year the situation becomes even worse for our planet. Of course, the future is uncertain. We do not know what happens in the future. But since we believe science so much, let's take into consideration the facts given by science that what is likely to happen. We human beings have a habit of reacting to our individual problems. The difference here is it is not going to strike an individual, but the whole civilization will suffer. Now, I can give you innumerable examples to prove my point, but I won't do that because that's all around you. Right now, I want to talk about fear because in my view, this is the time we start reacting to the problem. For once, just imagine the coal and the oil industries being finished, or the Middle Eastern countries without the oil income, or maybe the already stressed agriculture industries failing to the shelves emptying in the supermarkets. Now, what does that mean to you? Yes, the situation is going to be bad, or even worse if we do not pay attention to it. Take a moment and think, what do you feel? Perhaps guilt would be the answer for not taking any action. Now, when I talk about shifting towards a sustainable lifestyle, it is not that difficult. We just need to have proper knowledge and be conscious about what we do. Sustainable living is a philosophy that encourages you to make sensible choices that optimizes your health of your community as well as the health of your planet. By avoiding toxic products or not buying unnecessary products or even buying products in a mindful manner that are multifunctional or last long, not only benefits your own health but also the health of your own planet. Green living does not mean doing something out of the grid or doing something radical. It just means doing things differently in a much more mindful manner. If we take care of our environment, it will be good for our planet. And since we are a part of this system, it is going to be good for us too. So we really don't know what happens in the future. So to avoid any mishap, we need to act. We need to act like the future depends on us. We need to think that there is only one planet where we can be. Because the climate change is real, we are the first generation to face it and the last one who can change it. Thank you so much for joining me and hearing me out and being such an amazing audience. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do subscribe. Don't forget to press the bell icon for future updates. Do like, share and comment on my videos. Also, you can follow me on my Insta account, that is Lifestyle Alteration. Okay, bye-bye.